In 3, 2, 1, go.
Every rebuild match starts with a 20 seconds autonomous period. Robots move around pre-programmed, trying to follow those instructions, get points for their alliance. Two red bottle robots quickly making their way into the neutral zone, trying to pick up those fuel that are dispensed by their human players. 2867. That's Quals trying to get elevated off the ground. 15 points available for hanging there on the lowest rung. Red Alliance making a good attempt at scoring lots of fuel. Scores currently 20-35 in favor of your Blue Alliance. The next 2 minutes and 20 seconds is all teleoperated. Human players picking up the controllers and driving the robots that their team built this past season. 69-56 making their way through the neutral zone. That's Shamrock Robotics trying to get many fuel available while their hub is active. Red Alliance coming out of advantage, scoring the most fuel during that autonomous period means that their opponents, Blue, will get that first Alliance shift. Blue Alliance trying to make quick use of the amount of scoring fuel available to them. Each of those yellow spheres known as fuel worth 1 point for their Alliance. 71-98 on the far side of the field, causing a little bit of chaos, trying to pick up fuel from their Alliance and push it over to their Alliance station. Red Alliance now with their active hub, trying to pick up that fuel that's available to them that they squirreled away earlier in the match. They had that time between the autonomous and now to score up those fuel pieces and can fill up their hoppers. Red Blue Alliance playing a little bit of Hungry Hippo here out in the neutral side of the field, trying to pick up as many of those yellow spheres known as fuel as possible for their Alliance as their hub becomes active. Each team trying to bring up those points as much as possible, but also have additional scoring opportunities in the rank point thresholds. Red Alliance, 2 of those fuel away from that energized rank point threshold. Blue Alliance about 30-35. Just over a minute remaining in the match. 67-21 Tinley Trailblazers pushing some of that fuel into their human player station, allowing their human players to pick it up from the outpost and score it for future opportunities when their hub is active. Blue Alliance demonstrating just how much damage a human player can do. 28-67 Elk Logic seems to be here potentially stuck on top one of those fuel, allowing them to slow down just a little bit. They're able to get unstuck as they head over those bumps. 4 different ways to traverse into your Alliance zone. 2 bumps, 2 troughs as teams try to make their way. Many teams designing a shorter robot, a little bit more stout, to fit underneath those troughs. 30 seconds remaining. We'll hear that steam whistle, meaning we're in the end game period. Blue Alliance and Red Alliance hubs now active for the remainder of the match. Only 24 seconds remaining. Scores 118-154 in favor of your Red Alliance. Both of those teams just about to get that energized threshold. Blue just 1 fuel away from that. Now successfully doing that, they will get that ranking point advantage. Teams now going for the winning ranking point advantage. 28-67 Elk Logics elevated off the ground. Red Alliance trying to fit a couple more fuel. This match ends in 3, 2, 1. And that's the end of qualification match 11. Stick tight to see how those scores total up. Score of 186-134, about 50 points differentiate these two teams. Both of them getting that energized ranking point threshold for scoring more than 100 fuel during the match. Red Alliance getting those extra 3 for winning the match itself. All 3 of those teams rising in the ranks. Stick tight for qualification match 12 here at the FIN District in Lafayette.